Hello and welcome to today's video where I have documented my process in becoming a Nurburgring taxi driver working for Apex Nurburgring, who are a taxi provider as well as a rental car provider and hotels as well, all at the Nurburgring. It was a pretty surreal experience because it was like a standard normal job interview and job process, etc., but it's all based around the Nurburgring with supercars at the Nurburgring. And yeah, it was quite an odd and surreal experience when I look back on it, and I managed to compile a lot of the footage together from it. I wasn't necessarily documenting it all at the time, but with the help of Misha Sheridan, who is a key member at the Apex Nurburgring team, and going through all of the onboard footage that the Apex cars have, I managed to piece it all together, and I think it looks quite a cool little video. So yeah, it all started by speaking to Tim Morley, who's been a driver for Apex for the past 2 years at the Nurburgring, and Apex becoming as busy as it was, it's two regular drivers, Tim and Moritz Krantz, who's a very successful and very quick driver at the Nurburgring, and an international racing driver as well. His international schedule was becoming busier and busier. He was flying all around the world, which meant that he couldn't cover the taxi all the time, and they needed a third sort of stand-in driver, and that's where I came in. So yeah, I met Robert and the Apex team at VLM4. We had a chat, made an arrangement to do sort of a trial shift at VLM5, and that's where our story begins basically. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, check it out.
In case you missed this, in case you missed it, actually I haven't announced it yet, this is our new taxi driver, who is usually driving the M6 GT3 for Walkenhorst. And we did a quick interview at Spa, so in case the sound quality is okay, here it is. Right, so we are now currently at Spa 24 with...
Check out Misha's vlog for all of my thoughts on becoming a Nurburgring taxi driver and working for Apex Nurburgring.
So yeah, that's all you need to know about him, and I'm very much looking forward to actually go out with you for a lap, or maybe 2 or maybe 3. And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to jump in with him as well. But you're not here all the time, obviously, but mostly during VLN weekends. So
yeah,
right?
Watch the schedule.
Yeah. So yeah, check out the schedule. You can always ask Diana or Victor or anyone like, hey, is David driving? Because I'm a real BMW fan, so I want to go with him. Yeah, so looking forward to going in this or in the M3?
We're going in the 600 first of all.
Yes.
Tim's going to show me the ropes.
Yeah.
With the car and everything, which is hugely exciting. I used to work for McLaren, so I've never jumped in a 600. So
interesting.
I'm looking forward to this.
Interesting.
It's going to be a cool day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really cool day.
Exactly. And
Mate, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're going to do some laps later on.
Yes.
Bye.
So first of all, as mentioned, I was to jump in with Tim Morley, who was going to show me the ropes. As a regular taxi driver, he's going to give me a demo on what he does to customers and then talk me through and around the process and answer all my questions.
Do you have a shift limit?
Usually sticking around 7. Obviously sometimes you need to let it just run out a little bit, but yeah, usually about 7. You can feel the car's not anywhere near the limit. Just the impressive program. All good? Cool car, isn't it?
Is the top end acceleration?
Yeah, it just keeps pulling.
So this was a very interesting lap to have sat in with Tim on, because it really actually threw up quite a few things that the Spartan can throw at you. Yeah, people not seeing you, bikes, etc. So yeah, I learnt a lot in this lap, which prepared me for my own laps later on.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd see me. I knew he hadn't seen me. And now he's seen me.
That's not a sports bike, is it? He's got it well over.
It's unreal, isn't it? There's lunatics.
Basically scraping the pipes on the floor.
I'm just like trying to get his attention. I mean, you're absolutely not allowed to flash under any circumstance.
Yeah. He's not seen it. Warm the tyres up?
No, you can just go straight away.
Just crack on, yeah.
You actually, these tyres, you can get temperature pretty. I mean, it helps you got 600 horsepower. But like with this, you've got power working with you, and with the M3, you've got weight. So either way, they warm up pretty quick.
Do you like accelerate after you like come out of it? So you're doing drive shafts?
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you talking whilst you're going through the lap?
Usually, it depends. Sometimes, often in this car, the customer just cannot comprehend what's going on. So there's no point in trying to have a conversation with him. Back off here.
That is plenty faster now. That is plenty.
It was then time for my trial shift where I would take Tim out and he would assess me on my driving. But as you can hear from the beginning, Tim's not the best fan of being a passenger.
It's the lack of control, I think. That's all it is. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been a passenger in this car yet.
Really? This might be an entertaining video. I like the cracks in the old downshift.
Yeah. It does feel bumpy on this side, doesn't it?
Maybe just you're not holding on to it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Manageable, adjustable. It's weird because it's not very compliant because it jumps and bounces a lot, but the rebound isn't so aggressive that it's making you like skip. Yeah, you good? It's weird. Second feels faster, but third is faster.
Okay.
Because in second, you get a bit of understeer.
Yeah.
In third, the front end's more keen to go in.
Okay.
That's like unbelievable.
Has he got his own yellow flag?
Yep.
Wow. I've never seen that before.
The good thing is, you've got 600 horsepower, so you can quickly just scoot around stuff, usually.
This is fucking awesome!
So yeah, nut curver and the corner after, I think again is better than fit. Yeah. Just feels like the chassis is more stable. What's he gonna do? That's the thing, you just don't know, do you? It's just giving me sweaty hands. It's weird. It's super strange. It's weird because it's not like I'm scared, it's just a different sensation entirely. Yeah.
Oh, do you reckon this is flat?
Yep. Like all the way through. 40 kilometres down there. Rookie numbers, come on.
There's a rookie number.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Do you ever have to watch the splitter in the carousels?
No, so you tend to enter early and leave late, and then it's not too bad.
And after a couple of laps assessment, I was then allowed to take customers out, which was really cool. Again, to be assessed from their feedback and from the video feedback also. As well as running a 2-seater taxi, Apex also run a 4-seater taxi. This time in the form of a Shermer M3, which completely blew my mind. This thing is a race car with number plates. And it was a chance to take out Tim, who was obviously assessing me and giving me as much information as he could about the car, but also to jump out with Sven, one of the Apex staff, and Diana also, to give the sensation of actually piloting 3 guests around and actually bringing the car's weight up to where it would be with that, which is around 2 tons. And yeah, hustling a race car, a 2-ton race car round, is quite a bit different to hustling a McLaren race car around the Nurburgring. So it was again a big eye-opening insight to how to drive the 2 different cars.
Oh yeah, you can feel the weight there.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it's all well and good, but the moment it starts to slide,
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Exactly, that's when the weight, so you feel it there.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
momentum just carries it away. Come off the gas here, let it just coast over. Great. Yeah. Because you feel it there, the weight again. Upper gear?
Upper gear, okay.
Yeah. The way this engine's been mapped, it works best between like 4 and 5.5, 6. That's its sort of sweet spot. So you'll feel the weight here. On the second apex, he just wants to get away. weight again.
Yeah.
And after a couple of successful trial shifts in the McLaren and the Shermer M3 over the VLN5 weekend, I was happy to say that they then invited me back for the VLN6 weekend. However, this was quite a special weekend for Apex and Nurburgring Taxis in general as well, and it also was my ultimate test. This time, Apex would be introducing their latest two-seater taxi, so to replace the 600 LT, a Porsche GT2 RS, the lap record holder for the ring, which was going to become a taxi. So that is pretty damn incredible. And my ultimate test was I was to debut the car on its first initial laps on the Nurburgring with the boss, Robert Mitchell. So this is the ultimate job interview.
Cool, huh? You excited?
This is a fucking dream car.
So I'd like to take you on your best taxi lap yet, okay?
This is a proper dream car. So this is a proper pinch yourself moment. Name a better combo. Oh wait, that and one of these.
First test off in the GT2, how are you feeling?
Speechless. Dreams come true, mate.
Have fun, man.
I'm a lucky boy. Do this, Robert.
Let's do it.
Right, that. I'm definitely
So
leaving. I'm literally like a kid.
Yeah, I'm excited just to feel the front end, you know, everything like that, see what it's all about, right? You driven a Porsche before?
Yeah, boy.
I'm teasing you. The motor's in the back.
Thanks for confirming that.
It sounds pretty damn good, huh?
Sounds awesome. I didn't think it'd pop and bang as much as
No,
it
it's
did.
got a real nice soundtrack.
It's building up.
It's softer than with the other tire, huh? The front end.
Definitely.
Yep.
Not as reactive, but I think over the bumps of the circuit, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, I think here on this track I like a little bit more, less sensitivity in the front end.
Jesus Christ.
It's fast, huh?
Oh yes. It takes up so far. This is literally like a video game.
People are gonna love this.
Front end's so direct.
Yeah.
Traction. Okay to go down the car.
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
Still lets it out a little even with that on, huh?
Yeah. Wow. That was fun. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, no problem.
That was mega.
So I'm pleased to say, after a few trial shifts and shifts working for Apex, they have been kindly invited me back to finish off the closing part of the 2019 season, which is really cool. So I had a lot of fun doing that, meeting a lot of people, and yeah, sharing what I love, driving fast and the Nurburgring with so many like-minded individuals. It's been amazing. So yeah, we're already in plans to try and be back in 2020 on a more regular basis. So again, make sure you check out the schedule for when I will be there, so you can jump in with me. So I hope you enjoyed that video and that gave you an insight into my story and how I became a driver at Apex. I'm obviously not going to be there on a regular basis, but please make sure you check the schedule if you do want to come for a lap with me in the fast cars that Apex have got, and arguably the best fleet of taxis on the Nurburgring, with arguably some of the best drivers as well. So yeah, I hope to see you in the taxi car park. Come say hello, come for a lap, and let's go fast. Ciao, ciao.
If you like this video, please make sure you give it a like, that will help me out a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot.